Hello guys, my name is Edwin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be telling you guys how you can migrate to Australia through the skills migration pathway. I know many of you guys have come to my email asking Eddie, I've passed my exams, I'm looking for an employer. The truth of the matter is that it's really becoming very difficult, increasingly difficult to get employer to sponsor you. Like you oversee, you want an employer to sponsor you to come live, work here in your designated occupation. Even people who are unsure are also looking for employers to sponsor them. However, there is easy pathway through which you can come here. It's called the skill migration pathway. I know some of you guys say it's complicated, it's complex, it takes a lot of time. The truth of the matter is very easy, but you just have to be patient. It takes a lot of time. So if you are under 45, if you have English language test and you have required occupation, like your occupation is the skill occupation list, then this video is for you, because I'm going to take you guys how you can go through the steps of coming to Australia to live and work in your occupation through the skills migration program. I'm going to go to my PC to show you the A to Z pathway on how to come here through the skill migration pathway. So don't worry so much about the employer pathway. You can still be trying that, but the easiest way to come here is through this route. Join me in this video as I take you through that pathway. However, I need to mention before I go to my PC to show you the pathway that I'm not a migration lawyer. Every advice I'm giving you today, just take it as general advice. If you need a migration lawyer to talk to you, it's advisable for you to seek for one in your country. Join me as I take you through this pathway. Thank you, it's Edwin. In my Google page. So I'll just come here and then hit the skill occupation list. So all you need to do is just to at this stage, so you have to scroll down, and then you come to this section. Let's say we are trying to a university lecturer is trying to migrate to Australia. So you just come here and type university uh, lecturer. So we're just giving illustration. So that is how everyone needs to do this one as well. So mhm. Then you hit search. So all you need to do is when you come to this section, you have to type your occupation list, and then from there you proceed. So we hit here. So at this stage, you can see that the university lecturer is in the skill occupation list. So this one tells you the code. So when you hit this NZ score, um 2020, it will tell you like the details about university lecturer, what they're supposed to do, and all of those. This all of this you are seeing here is telling you about the visa options that a university lecturer can actually apply. So you have 407, you have 190, which is a direct permanent residence visa. You have 489, you have 189, which is also a direct permanent visa. You have 491 regional sponsored visa. You have 186, which is um a permanent visa, but this one is going to be sponsored by employer. So there are lots and lots of visa options that a university lecturer can apply. So that's this same process also apply to you. Like I said in the previous page, all you need to do is just to hit in that page and then enter your occupation to see that's in the skill occupation list. And then if you come here on that list, you find out that university lecturer is under the medium and skill list, and the assessing authority for university lecturers is VET-assess. So remember, we keep talking about assessment. So what this means is that you're going to send your qualification and work experience back overseas to the assessing body. For the case here, for university lecturers, the assessing body is VET-assess. So this is the first thing you have to do if you are coming to Australia. If you've decided you want to migrate here through the skill migration pathway, you have to do skills assessment. So let's before we can hit this code. So if I hit this, it tells me everything about a university lecturer, what they do. The unit group is unit group 24221, university lecturer and tutors. And if you keep hitting that, it shows you like the job description, uh, occupations, university lecturer. So hitting on this icon, we actually let you know what you need to do as far as a university lecturer is concerned. So we're back to the page where we started. So the next thing you want to do is skills assessment. So if I hit this button here, and then right, it's going to take me to the VET Assess website. So this is the assessing body that does skills assessment for university lecturers. So all you have to come, you need to do is just to come here and then you hit university lecturer and then you hit search. So if you are doing your skills assessment, the same code is here. Like I said, this code tells you everything about university lecturer, what they do, like their duties per se. So that is basically what that code is all about. So you hit here. So all we need to do is just to come here and then hit learn more, and it will tell you everything you need to do as far as skills assessment for university lecturers. And these ones here you see are occupations that are suitable under this code. So you have like associate lecturer, just like in university, you have different positions for lecturers. So you have lecturer, senior lecturer, you have associate professor, you have professor research, associate, and then research fellow. So all these are occupations like you can actually, do your assessment under as a skills, sorry, as a university lecturer. Then if you come here, it tells you more things about university lecturer. If you are making this application as a university lecturer, so you want to see that you meet eligibility. So this is called like eligibility check. So you must have completed a comparable degree to educational level of Australian qualification framework, bachelor degree or higher in a field highly relevant to the nominated occupation. Then applicant must also have at least 1 year of highly relevant post-qualification employment at an appropriate skill level completed in the last 5 years. So this thing is basic, especially with this assessing body. If you're doing skills assessment with them, you need to have appropriate qualification. In this case, we're talking about the university lecturer, so you need to have a bachelor's degree, place comparable to what is obtainable here in Australia. You also need to have again post at least 1 year post qualification experience in your field. Um, so say if we hit down here, because there's some other things I want to show you if you're coming here as a university lecturer. So this one is just saying about the work experience. There has to be at least 20 hours or more per week as a university lecturer. And if we move down here, there is something we need to do. There is so if you come down here, so that is all. There is another place is stated that if you read down, like you want to know about the criteria for lecturers, there is another place where it's mentioned that you need to, have at least one research work while lodging this application. So basically, that is all you need to do. Come here, look at the eligibility requirements and look at the documentation, everything you need to provide. And if you think that you have everything, so you can even come to this section, hit download. It will give you all the information you need as far as doing your skills assessment as a university lecturer is concerned. And after you've gathered all the documents, yes, so you just come here, hit apply, and then you're able to create a login and then you lodge your application. Usually, you have to pay a fee for doing your skills assessment. Then at the end of the day, you just give them like few months, or depending on the volume of application they have at the stage. So when you're done, you wait for result to come out. But I know it's going to be a positive outcome for you guys. So if you have your skills assessment, that is fantastic. The next thing we want to do is to, come to the next page is called Skills Select. So this is where you basically lodge your expression of interest. I've been talking about expression of interest in my previous videos. So you don't just get the visa in Australia. So after you've done your skills assessment and it's positive, the next thing you want to do for everyone coming to Australia through the skill migration program is to come and do what is known as expression of interest. So I'm going to take you guys through the page. So we just come here, hit expression of interest, and then you scroll down to this page. It tells you everything you need to do. Creating and submitting your EOI. You need to start your EOI and save your personal information. You need to add all the required information, submit your completed EOI. And after you've submitted your EOI, basically you have to, you know, receive an invitation to apply for visa. That is important. Uh, if you're not invited to apply, you have 60 days from the date. If you are invited to apply, you have 60 days from the date of invitation to complete and submit a visa application. So imagine you've gotten to this stage, you've created your EOI and you've launched your EOI, you have been invited. So the government is saying you have 60 days from the date of invitation to lodge your application. And then The last thing is to complete your visa application and then upload the required document. Guy, is that not easy? I know it. The one thing with this process that it takes a little bit of time. I have to confess, but for me, it's the right pathway of coming here. So you're coming here independently, live and work in your destiny, in your required occupation. So that is fantastic, guy. Um, Also here, we also have to mention like if you want to create this fair, there is what is called point calculator. I mentioned that before. The point calculator we take into consideration your age, your work experience, um, educational qualification, English language proficiency. So Australia, the skill migration program here is actually point-based system. So if you hit the point calculator here, it will ask you question like which visa do you want to apply. Let's say you're going for 189, which is like a federal visa. You have 190, which is direct permanent residence visa, but this one is state sponsored. If you hit, let's say for instance, we are going for 189. So all I need to do is to hit the button here, and then the computer will ask you your age. So basically, all you need to do in this stage is just to fill in your details, your age, your academic qualification, and the rest. So at the end of the day, the system will give you a point, which you can use to enter a pool, and then you wait to be invited. So that is basically everything about this session. So after you've done, let's go back to, yes, we are still here. So we go back to where we were before. Yes, because I want to show you guys something. So there is what is called invitation rounds. You want to see um at what point will you be invited and what minimum score the invitation round that was done last, at what point were people invited in your particular occupation. So if you come to previous round here, we're doing for university lecturers, so we need to hit they said the last time was November 2024. I think it's not current because we've had recent invitation in recent time. However, let's take for instance November 7th November 2024. So you hit details here. Let's go down and then you see, so November 24 is telling you for visa subclass 190, which is a federal sponsored visa. The number of EUIs invited, 15 thousand EUI, and the tiebreak was 12/2022. But we are looking for university lecturers. Let's see at what point the university lecturers invited in the last invitation. So we go down here and then we look for university lecturer. So you see here we have university lecturer. According to the data we can see here, which is a reliable source, university lecturer or lecturers, we are invited at point 90. Okay, they had 90 points the last in the last invitation round. So and that is the same for other occupations. So that is it, guys. So this will actually give you an idea on what to do. And I also have to state again, basically, that you need English language test. If you come to this session where it says expression of interest, you find out that it made mention about here your age, your work experience, you age, work experience. Let me highlight this page because it's very important. You have age, work experience, education qualification, English language proficiency. So it's very, very essential that you get all of these things before you lodge your expression of interest. And if you are invited, you do your visa. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for coming to this stage with me. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed, so that next time when I release a video, you are notified, and then we keep moving the channel. This next video here is for medical lab scientists who are planning to come to Australia. So if you want, try to hit the button so that you can, get all the information you need to do. So like I said, I'm going to be giving you guys more information because everything is said to give you more information in terms of you coming to Australia. If you find this video useful, please hit that subscribe button so that you'll be notified the next time I release a video. Have a nice day, guys. Yeah, bye bye.